Welcome to this video. In this video I'm going to give you a free niche and explain the niche and why it's a good one, and I'm also going to explain the messaging that you should be sending out or give you an example of that. So if you were to use this, you can go off and make money as a Clickbank affiliate, and it will allow you to see exactly what you're doing. And no matter what niche you're in, even though we're going to deal with one niche here, no matter what area you're going to, the process is the same. If you're interested in making money as a Clickbank affiliate, do check out this page. It's in the description below, and you'll go straight through to this page and there's a video here to watch. It's quite a long one, but it goes through everything from picking a niche to building the funnel and how to set that up, to the messaging as well, and then how to get traffic as well. So if you're interested in making sales from Clickbank as an affiliate, picking a product and making sales and doing it in the right way, do check that out. And there's also an optional button here where you can actually enter your name and email, and you will get even more information. You'll get more going through the specific three areas, which is the niche, which is the messaging, and the traffic. And I go more in depth over the coming days and tell you how to do that. And there's an option there if you just want me to do the whole thing for you, okay? And that involves setting up your entire funnel and sending the traffic for you as well, so everything's done for you. So do check that out. It's in the description below. If you're watching on YouTube, you'll be able to find it below, and if you're watching on Facebook, I'll put it in the comments and in the box. So don't forget to get your free stuff and watch this video, and it will explain everything. Once you've watched this video here, you'll be ahead of 95% of Clickbank affiliates. I can virtually guarantee it. I've worked with Clickbank for years and years, well over 10 years, and it's just broken down into a series of steps. So you'll be far further ahead, and you'll actually be in a really good spot to make sales as well. Okay, so back to the video. Check that out in the description. I'll get started and just run through and give you a free niche, explain why it's a good niche, and give you an example flow that you could use and what to say as well to make sales. So firstly, on the niche, there's so many different ones that are good on Clickbank. The first pillar you have to make money is to find a good niche, and a really good one that I've picked out here is actually the X Factor guide. A play on words there. It's nothing to do with the singing. The singing audition show is to do with getting your girlfriend or your boyfriend back. Okay? The reason that I'm picking this one as an example is because it's a very good example of a niche that ticks all of the boxes. There's a lot of urgency there. There's a huge problem there that's causing a lot of pain. And if you split up with your girlfriend or your boyfriend and you feel that you can't get back with them, there's a lot of pain there. So if someone can come and solve that genuinely, that makes it a really good product. It's something that people will pay for. You've also got a lot of other areas like how to fix your marriage and all that would change the targeting slightly, but it's definitely a good area to go into. Okay, in terms of a niche, in terms of the problem in the niche and how hungry people will be for a solution. So let's say you have this product, and we go over to the sales page, and it's quite cool how it's set up so you can target men or women, and there's going to be a specific sales page for each one. I'm just going to click on this one just to show you. So this loads up, and then you've got the sales page. Okay, the sales page is good, it's converting. I'll do another video on how to check a sales page and make sure that it's converting, but you've got a cool video here. Brad Browning is quite popular in this area as well, which will help the product to sell. It's not a prerequisite that you have to get someone famous and only promote their products, but it definitely helps. He's got quite a presence in the X-Back niche, so the product will be good to convert. So how would you then pick this product from Clickbank and actually get sales? I'm going to run you through it really quickly. Check out in the description below for your free guide that will take you through to this page that I showed you before, because this goes far more in depth. If you don't understand the three things I'm talking about, I'm just about to go into it, do check out that video and it will be far clearer to you. Okay, so let me just go back here. what you do, so let's say you have your affiliate link. What a lot of people do is just sort of try and get traffic and send it through to the sales page. There's nothing wrong with doing that, okay, but the chances are you're not going to make any sales, and I'll tell you why. Especially if you're using paid ads, okay, Facebook ads, Bing ads, YouTube ads. If you're using paid ads, the last thing that you want to do is just send people straight through to the sales page. Even if you get the targeting correct, that's a bit like someone going straight through and they scroll down like this, they probably won't even read it, and they see that it's a paid product and they won't buy, and you'll just blow your budget. So one of the things that you got your niche area. The second must know thing is you need to be able to set up a funnel, and there's a lot of talk about funnels. A really simple, effective funnel works like this. What I want you to get you thinking about is it's not a funnel, it's not using a certain funnel, a certain strategy of communication that actually makes your sales, okay? It doesn't, of course it helps. So if you're sending emails at certain times, and if you're targeting certain people through the automation, that helps. But to start you off so you can actually make money, what I want to get you thinking about is what's actually contained within the emails. And you have to be a little bit different to most people. So you've probably signed up to email lists for anything, and what they do is they just start pitching their product. So you sign up and you might get a free report or a free video, and you sign up and you're immediately sent an email saying something like, I hope you enjoyed your free report or free video, now buy the product, something like that, okay? And then it goes round and round, and if you don't buy, you get another email, and so on. What you want to do, and I'll give you an example in this niche, in the XBAC niche, is you'd have an opt-in page, and you'd have like, enter your name and email, and I will give you 5 simple strategies that you can use right now to get your girlfriend back or get your boyfriend back, depending who you're targeting, okay? And they'd opt in, and what you want to do is have an email going through to them every day. But the key thing is, your main focus isn't on selling the product at this point. Your main focus is on helping them, okay? So really, really simply, what steps do you think this guy is going to have to go through to get his girlfriend back, okay? Or this girl's going to have to go through to get her boyfriend back? You have to think about the steps that would move them closer to the result that they want, and focus all your time on actually helping them with that, okay? Doesn't matter whether it's a video, whether it's an email, whether you're sending more reports through, whether you're doing it through a webinar. The actual medium of communication doesn't matter too much. It's the content that will make the sale. And what happens is, let's say you've got email 1. So the way I do it is you can then research, and I've just got this site up here. I ran a search for how to get your girlfriend back, and there's pages and pages of information. So I'm not saying steal anyone's work. What I'm saying is research, have a look at YouTube videos, have a look at strategies, have a look at books on Amazon, and get together your tips, your strategies that will help them, okay? So you might have your first email and it might be the mindset, okay? And you might have an email that says how to get over the fact that you've broken up and there's still hope, or how to get closure. So the first thing that you'd go through is showing them how to get their mind right, so they're more in a state to actually be able to take action on the other stuff. Because if they're still really upset and really worried and not thinking straight, all the other stuff's not going to help. So that's a little stepping stone that will actually help them with their condition. So you might have a video or a report that talks about the mindset, how to be comfortable with your breakup, and how to see the light at the end of the tunnel, okay? The second thing that you might do is compile the best strategies and tips like this, and actually compile them and walk them through it, okay? So formulate these in a step-by-step format, make it as easy as possible and as most valuable, where you're saying, okay, now you've got your mind right, the next thing you want to do is think about giving both of you space, and you might also want to let her initiate the contact, and so on. And you'd pick out, you'd cross-reference. You wouldn't just use one site. You'd find the best information you can that will move them forward to what they want. And then the third email might be preparing for first contact. What to say? Should you invite her out for a date? Should you invite her out for a drink? Should you invite her to some sort of event like a sport? So there's some, it's taking the onus off the fact that you want your relationship back. And you research this information, and what happens is every day in this situation, this guy is receiving an email that's actually helping him get his girlfriend back before he even buys anything. And the only pitch in these first four is a little link going to the guide, going to Brad Browning's guide, this one, okay? And it says something like, this is the pitch. Look, if you don't want to go through all of these emails and get a few strategies and tips, I hope they're helping. But if you just want to get the complete step-by-step on exactly how to do this with a guide that's been getting rave reviews and will guide you through it completely with a 60-day money-back guarantee, check out the X Factor guide. And you just put a link in. And people will go through your content to get the value and get the information. And it doesn't matter whether they consume all the information. What matters is that you're actually helping them, okay? They can tell your emails coming through are written to actually help them with a very soft pitch to the product that will help them further. And what will happen is some people will buy at different points along here, but that's cool, okay? It doesn't matter if they buy straight away. It doesn't matter if they buy here. It doesn't matter if they buy here. It doesn't matter if they buy here. At any point when they buy, I recommend you set it up so they don't get pestered with any more emails. You can set it up like that. You don't take them off your list, but you set it up to stop sending them all of these emails. And let's say they get to email 4 and they still haven't purchased. What you might do then is just a main sales pitch, and it would be something along the really cool. You don't have to be really salesy and hammer. You just say something like this: I hope you've enjoyed your free course. Let me know how you got on with it. Did you try any of the strategies out of it? If it wasn't what you thought, what are you looking for? How can I help? So you start with the help, and then you say, if you really want to get going and get your girlfriend back and have the best chance of doing that, the best thing that you can do is get a really, really good guide. One of the best ones out there is Brad Browning's The X Factor. In this guide, he will specifically show you how to, and you've got all this information on the sales page, okay? He actually tells you the recovery, rekindling, and reattraction process, which is critical to reshaping her perception of you, making you the man she wants to grow old with. How can you get her thinking about you and longing for the good old days, and so on. So you've got all the information, and that point there would be a straight sales pitch. And then you're going to get more sales at that point, because people, by the time they get there, even if they haven't purchased here, they've already been through your content, or at least seen it, or even watched 10 seconds of your video or 20 seconds, but they can tell you're trying to help. So by that point, you can do a main offer. And then if they don't buy, you might send a survey out asking them what they were looking for, just to the people that didn't buy. You might do a webinar with more information, like here. Okay, you might do another little funnel down here with more contact, giving them more good stuff. And the beauty is this, okay, as you have traffic coming through here, this is a conveyor belt. So you're not relying on one form of contact. You're not relying on sending people straight through to the sales page. You're building a list which will be valuable to you, because you're going to end up with people in that area that you can actually help. And you're being really cool to them, and you're giving them help. And you've also got a product that does what it says on the tin. Without a doubt, you have to make sure that the product's good, okay? But assuming that that's the case, that's a really good niche there. Get your X back, and that's how you would actually speak to them. And the difference is, and that sets you apart, is instead of just selling, you're solving, okay? So if you get one thing from this video, let it be this: instead of selling to people, try and solve their problems. Okay, now I'll just cover, just to make clear, just because you're giving help here doesn't mean that they won't buy the guide. Okay, because you can think, well, if I'm giving all that help for free, why would someone buy the guide? You want to make your help the stepping stones that they have to go through. Okay, they don't have to be in-depth 30-40 minute videos or anything like that. You want to make them stepping stones, the steps that they would need to go through to get an intended result, and you want to give them some form of result that they can actually see, like, yeah, that makes sense. They don't even have to try it, okay? They just have to understand, okay, that makes sense. And then people will always buy, in terms of info products, the structured information. Okay, I'll give you a really quick example. Let's say you have a Facebook ads course, okay, and you're selling that Facebook ads course for $2,000, and there are courses that sell for that, okay? Why do people buy them when you can go to YouTube and type in Facebook ads and find loads of information? Or you can go to Amazon and type in Facebook ads and find dozens of books and they won't cost you $2,000. They buy them because a big buying decision is if you're an authority, like this guy is, so Brad Browning. And the other big buying reason is to have stuff that actually gives you an intended result. Okay, so just to explain so this makes sense, the difference between reading a book off Amazon on Facebook ads and then having a Facebook ad guru tell you exactly what to do is the source of the information and normally the step-by-step format. You read a book and there's loads of good information, but no one's holding your hand and helping you through the steps. You buy a course and like this, like the X Factor guide that goes through it, and you've got support and you can speak to Brad and you can see what other members are saying, and you've got a guarantee, and it's sold better than a book. It's not just an Amazon page, so that they're going to buy. Okay, so that's what you need to focus on. If you want to make money with Clickbank, you need a really, really good niche like this one. You need to know how to talk to them. And then the third thing is you need traffic. And the way I recommend that you start doing traffic is social media. Now, before you sort of, oh my God, not social media, but I'll tell you why. I'll just show you so you can actually see. Okay, so I've just typed in here how to get your girlfriend back. You can see all of the searches that are coming in just off YouTube. And if we do this and we have a look, you can see the number of views they're getting. Okay, and the cool thing is if you produce content, again following the same lines as your email course that actually provides help, you don't have to make them really, really long videos. They can be like this: 5 tips on how to get a stubborn ex-back, how to win back your ex-girlfriend, one simple thing that you must do before you consider getting your ex-girlfriend back, and you could talk about the mindset stuff. Okay, and here's why it works so well. Because as long as you're speaking just to the people that you can help, just to the people that you can help. So with a YouTube video, the only people that are going to watch these videos are people looking to get their girlfriends back. I know it sounds simple, but if you do that and you start building that up, and you're on Facebook as well, and you're on Instagram, and you're on Twitter, and you've got really, really good information, and then you put a link through to your squeeze page in the actual description. Okay, so I'll give you an example, an actual proven example as well. Just looking at YouTube together, and you saw all those videos. And here's one by a lady called Kate Spring. How to get your ex back, follow these 8 steps. So a really, really good sort of format for a video, if you're new to it, is to have 3 steps, 4 steps, so you know what you're talking about and you won't lose your place. These videos had 283,718 views. Okay, and it does take a while to build up, but if you do a video every day for 30 days, and each video got like 20 views, you've now got 600 views, okay, in 30 days. And 600 views, and you're still going to start getting opt-ins and so on. But I just want to explain this. So here's a video, it's getting views, it's all good, there's lots of subscribers. Even Brad Browning himself has commented. And here we go, there's a link here. So if I click on this link in the description, she's done it straight through to the sales page, okay, through affiliate link. And she's actually done it through a redirect. So even though it looks like X Factor Guide, if we go to add to cart, you will see it will be her. Oh, here we go. Order now. Here we go. Affiliate equals breakup BB Katie. Okay, so we can see that it's there's Kate and there's her affiliate link, so she's done it straight through that. I don't recommend doing it like that, because you can do, but you will get far how look at this. Okay, I'll just explain this because I know I'm giving you a lot of stuff. How many opt-ins would this lady have if she'd put an actual squeeze page there where she gives some free information herself and then recommends the guide? The conversions would go up because you've got that point of contact and you're building a list, and that's what can make you money. You can do it like this, but that's what you do. So you use social media to start building the traffic, and you've got your funnel that's already set up for you, and it works the same for everyone. Okay, you could have an optional one-time offer as soon as they opt in if you needed some money back straight away, but you focus on helping all the way, and some people will buy at different points, and that's how you make sales with Clickbank, like step by step. If you want more help with this, do check out in the description. So I've done exactly the same thing I'm talking about here, but what I've done is I've put a link in the description. It will take you through to this page, and if you want a more in-depth tutorial going straight through, do watch this video. And then if you want more information on each specific point, the mindset, the niche, how to pick really good niches, more on the messaging and exactly what to say in the emails, more on the traffic, do opt in here and I'll be covering it more in depth, each of those points. And there's also an offer where you can have the whole thing set up for you. So the only thing that will hold you back now is setting up the funnel, not knowing what tools to use, not knowing what to say on your email. And the other thing that could hold you back is, I don't like YouTube, I don't like doing videos, I don't like writing content and all of that stuff. I'd be embarrassed to be online and sort of show my face, and all that's valid, you know, but if you just want the whole thing done for you, do check it out and do opt in here. You'll click on here, a little box will come up and I'll send you even more information. So I hope you found this video of use. Give us the thumbs up if you did rather, and I'll put the link in the description, so check it out, and I'll speak to you really soon. Cheers for watching, guys.